Hey guys, blessing here, and how are you doing? Good evening or good morning. How is everybody? Streaming live on this page on Facebook. This is new, so let me see if I can share it so that people can find us. How is everybody? It feels like a quiet evening today. I don't know why I'm having that feeling. Like, wait. Let me share on. No, I'm not gonna share because I already told everybody. I'm not gonna show everybody. Oh, rather, I'm not gonna share because I already told everybody to follow us here on Facebook. So hopefully they saw that post and they are following. Otherwise, they are not watching. And for those of you following, thank you. Thank you. Hi, Juanita. Good evening, Juanita on Facebook. Good evening. So, we are going to be doing our lives on this page going forward. So, I'm having challenges with all the different pages that I have. I find it such fun to just be able to coordinate as many pages as possible. I love to be challenged. I love challenges. I just love to be able to keep all the balls high or in the air, like to be able to strike that balance, to be able to achieve, to be able to do things. So I have all these different pages, and this particular one I'm streaming on, it's just been sitting there. Sometimes I share from other pages. So when I post on other pages, I would share on this Excel page. But I've not really been posting here. I've not been active. So I just kind of like thought about it. I've been asking, like, okay, what can we do with this page on Facebook, like this Excel page? I asked, I think, some months ago, and many of you gave suggestions. Some people said convert it into a fashion channel. And so many different suggestions that were good. But what I really initially wanted to do with it was, anyways, it's still something I don't want to say yet because it's a bit innovative. It's something a bit new, but I just haven't had the time to start it. I already talked with one or two people about it, but we've not really started working on it. So it's still in the concept phase. So I just felt like instead of the page to just be sitting there, do something with it. So I thought hard and I figured, you know what? Live often. I also edit videos and post, and I do most of these things on the analyst page. Like that's other page many of you follow. So I was like, okay, instead of overloading that analyst page, why not share the content across these different pages? So everybody knows what my personal vlogs page is for. And which other page do I have actually? Okay, forget all those back again pages. Those ones are just those ones are just things I just created just to you know already. So I don't really see those ones as pages like that. Yeah, so I just felt like, you know what, instead of putting everything on the analyst page, going live there, putting pre-recorded videos and edited videos and pictures and captions and text and stories, doing everything on that page, why not just put some things on the Excel page and leave other things on the analyst page? So I thought about it and I decided, okay, I'll be doing lives on the Excel page because lives are always deleted after 30 days anyway. So yeah, while the page is there, I just put the lives there. They will be deleted, so it really wouldn't matter. And the analyst page, my idea for that page wasn't even to be doing lives initially. I don't know how or why I started to do lives there. The the idea that I had in mind last year for that page was not to be doing lives. So now I'm trying to like go back to not the original plan, but to reduce the abuse of that page. So yeah, we are not going to be going live unless it's really something that has to be on the page. Unless otherwise, we are just going to do it on Excel. So if you guys wanna hear me live, follow Excel. Some of you already did, which I really thank you guys for that. Many of you came through. The Excel page was at 1.7K when I put up that post, and now we're at 1.8. So you guys, thank you so much for always, for me, honestly, it doesn't matter where I post. As long as I can post, I'm cool. And I just prefer for everybody to follow me everywhere so that, because me also, I don't even know where I want to go live or where I want to post. I have different pages and I post everywhere. So to be safe, it's just advisable to follow me everywhere. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to create more pages. It's getting really challenging being able to handle all the different pages unless you just create and just leave them sleeping. So yeah, let's follow. Help me share and get the word out there that our lives will be done here on Excel. Let me put this link on. Wait, let me see. Okay. I cannot. Wait, I can use this laptop to do that. Yeah. I want to put the link of this live stream on YouTube just in case someone wants to call in. So yesterday we started to experiment with calling into the live shows. If you have a contribution you want to make, contribution like you have an opinion you want to share, you have something you want to say, you can call in directly into the show instead of using WhatsApp. Wait, I didn't even bring my other charger. So we tested that out yesterday, and oh my god, it was so fun. It was so good. It worked well. We only had some issues with sound, which we have been having for some time now. I have no idea why, but so far, I think the sound is good. I'm just going to continue to sit still like this so that we don't start to have issues. Okay, let's get started. Blessing, you've talked. So today is like an easy evening, like I said, like that kind of lazy evening. I took a long nap today, very long nap, So I woke up, looked after the kids, and then took them out to the store, and then we went to McDonald's, came back and put them to bed. And now it's just a calm day. I don't know if you guys are feeling the same way. So I'm here now, and why I'm here is that I found the video that I was talking about yesterday. We were on the other channel on YouTube last night. We were analyzing Justin's video where he said he had plans to be doing odd things, odd in the eyes of the people, just to get them talking, and then he would monetize that. But I didn't have that video because, like I said, he deleted it. But luckily, someone sent it to me today. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back and watch it and see if there is anything that I would really like you guys to listen to. So I'm gonna play that video and we can maybe throw more light on it. And besides that, we're just gonna walk through all the other extra stuff that I found online today while I was scrolling through my timeline on Facebook and YouTube. So that's the plan for this evening. So let's get started. Let's read comments on Facebook first, if any. Um, mm, 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 mm. Someone says, "Hi, Blessing. Will you remain live on here or move to?" I will move. Yes, I will move eventually. I will move to YouTube. Yeah. So the link is on your screen. I think I put it there. Yeah, it's on the screen. So, uh, yeah. Who else is here? So I can just invite everybody now. Use the link on your screen and come over to YouTube. We're about to get started so that you can hear and see everything we are going to be talking about in today's video. We are not going to be doing any deep analysis tonight. We're just going to be talking, gisting, and relaxing. That's my mood for today. I don't have energy to analyze. This thing is serious. So okay. Okay, let me go to the videos that I want to play. So again, thank you to the person that sent this video to me that I'm about to play. This work that we do, in fact, you guys help us a lot. You guys help us a lot. I don't know how my work as analyst would be if I didn't have you guys, if I didn't have many of you. The help that you give, the help you render, the support, the attentiveness, just looking out for us and just wanting to help out in any little way that you can. You find something, you're immediately sending, that, oh my God, let me screen record this, let me copy this, let me screenshot, let me send to Blessing. Like, it means so much and it just makes our job easier. Imagine if we had to go everywhere and saving everything, like it would just be, I think that's just impossible to be able to do well. But when everybody is playing a part, doing one thing for us, it just helps so much. So thank you to everybody. I mean, when our sound is bad, you guys are helping out, calling, and yeah, just everything. It's beautiful to see that everybody is involved, everybody is doing something, and it's amazing. Thank you guys, thank you so much. Okay, let me play. So I think I'm just gonna move over to YouTube. Yeah, Juanita, come over to YouTube. Yeah, so I'm gonna end it here on Facebook. Again, if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't followed the page on Facebook, go ahead and do so, because that's where we're going to be having our Facebook lives. The name of the page is Blessing Njo Exhale. Exhale is spelled EXHALE. Exhale. Yeah, that's where we are going to be going live. So I'm going to end it here on Facebook, and I'll see you guys on YouTube in a jiffy. Bye, and thanks for watching. Bye. Please share the video. And Cotton, thank you for yesterday. Diane, thank you for yesterday. Everybody who sent stars, God bless you. Amazing. Thank you. All right, bye. Okay. Done on Facebook. Now let's relax on YouTube. What do we see here on our screen? Okay, something about the BMVA on the left and something Bonnie posted on the right. I just saw it. I saw it earlier in the afternoon and I just took a screenshot. I was like, oh, let me come and talk a bit about that one. But we are going to start with the video that we didn't find yesterday. Let's play that so that at least you guys have the complete story, so that everything is complete for you. Because yesterday I just verbally mentioned some of the things I remembered from the video, but you guys didn't listen for yourself. Some of you, I think maybe some of you watched it and others did not. So I just, for completeness sake, let me play it. Yeah.
Hey y'all. So I have a confession to make. I have been purposely mismatching the girls' socks, wearing coats that are too small for them, pushing them 5 feet in a shopping cart. All intentional. Now, why would I do this? Well, you know, I'm going to turn all this criticism, all this hate that's coming towards me for years. For years I was like, how do I get this to stop? It was really like,
Okay, so it's important for us to know the intention, the motive behind this decision. Hold on, people. This decision, I don't think it was like a new decision. Like he said he had been doing it. He said, I have been doing it. Yeah, so he was already doing it. But he decided to come out and announce that I have a confession. Why? Why was it necessary to tell people or to confess to what you have been doing? So let's try to understand. Me, I even when I was analyzing yesterday, I thought it was something he decided to start to do. But now that I'm hearing it again, he was already doing it. Yeah.
that's coming towards me for years. For years I was like, how do I get this to stop? It was really like actually damaging my mental health, trying to be like, how do I get all this stuff to stop? None of this stuff is true. And it was just like I was banging my head on like, how do I get this stuff to stop? And I contemplated coming off social media entirely, but then I was like, no, because it doesn't fit my long-term goals. And I finally just got to the point of screw it. I'm gonna turn this shit salad into something beautiful that's gonna help a lot of people. So, you know, I'm gonna continue to have the girls have mismatched socks, coats that are too small for them, just whatever else, to just get massive criticism because I'm gonna get it anyways. So I might as well make profit from it. And I'm gonna use the proceeds from that criticism.
Okay. So, very similar to what I said yesterday. He said, I'm going to get criticism anyways. So, he just decided that since the criticism that I always get is a constant factor, whether I do so or I don't do so, I will get criticism. So, why not just go ahead and do so and just get what I always get, criticism? But the good part about doing so now is that what comes with the criticism is profit. Yeah. And the thought around what everything he said makes sense. I think the only part that might be feeling a bit awkward is the part of the children. You guys know, I will be honest. I will be honest with you. I'm not going to come here, pretend and cover up and all of that. What he's saying here, you see that the intention is not bad. The reason for deciding to do this is justified, yeah, from his explanation and what we all know, what we all have seen. But the only place that I think a lot of people might really be struggling a bit with in accepting is that it has to do with the children. That he's saying, I'm going to do this, is what every content creator, almost, I would say 99% of content creators who want to make money online, they go into content creation because they want to be able to earn from it. This is 99%, this is what 99% of them do. It's not a sin that, okay, I'm going to do stuff just to get people talking. That's what content creation is. You want a reaction, okay? The only edge in this is that he was going to do it with the children. And that's where I believe so many people will not fully be comfortable with. Because the question would be, why the children? Doing it is not the big deal, or wanting to do it or planning to do it. The where I would say where a bit of a problem might be is saying that you would do it, and the children that you want to, yeah, you guys know where I'm heading to, yeah. That is where the issue would be. Because a lot of people would listen to this and say, this guy, we know you love your children. We know you would not do anything to hurt them. We know that. But if you want to create content like this, just to get people to talk, someone could just ask him, why not do it yourself? Why not wear left and right socks, left and right, shoes, for example, mismatched clothing? Why not do it? Why not be the creator doing it? Why do you want to do it to your children? They are still maybe too young to understand what you're doing. It's not like, oh, they are grown, they are like 12 or 15, and you can explain to them, guys, let's just make a fool of all these people watching, let's laugh at them, let's create a skit, and they would understand and they would play along. No, they are kids, they might not even understand what is happening. And you might do it and they will just think it's their reality, it's real. But what if they grow up and they look back and they're like, but we you shouldn't have used us to do these crazy things, because they are just too young. And again, where the question would be, or could be, would be, why the kids? So it's almost pointing in the direction of, use yourself, not the children. The children should just be children. Just share your moments with them. Show how much of a good father everybody knows that you are. But when it comes to making profit, um, anything social media, okay, let me make a point, prove a point, let me show them how stupid they are. I think the children should be separated from that. That's really how, listening to it again and just analyzing it as I listen, because of the history of this divorce, the marriage, the motherhood, fatherhood, everything together. So many things that so many regular people and families out there would get away with. Justin and Korobidi cannot get away with those things. I can sit here and say, oh my God, is this a mosquito? Don't tell me. Was that a mosquito I just saw? Something just flew past. Okay. I pray it flies back so that I would know. Uh-huh. So I can be sitting here now. Me now. I can be sitting here and saying these things. Don't do it with these children. And I would come here tomorrow and do it with my children. And there would be nothing wrong with it. It wouldn't be hypocritical. You know why? Because my children have not had to go through what their children have had to go through. Their children are more delicate than children from a regular home, if that makes sense. So it's not like what he did or what he said was so bad. No, it's just the journey this family has had to go through publicly. Everything is so delicate that there are certain things you shouldn't even tell people. You just go ahead and do it. Let them talk. That's what you want to achieve. Nothing wrong with it. Just do it. The need to always want to explain is where so many people online have so many problems. The need to, let me tell them, let me explain. Don't even bother. Just do it. Do you. Whoever wants to cry should cry. That's the way I do my things. Like when I went to Nigeria, and the expectation was I'll be sitting down like this every day, doing lives, doing lives, talking, or even analyzing them. That was the expectation. But I didn't bow to that. And I didn't even need to explain or justify. Who am I explaining to? Who sent me to Nigeria? Who paid for my flight? That I owe you an explanation why I chose to spend like 99.999% of my time with my family and deeply enjoy the memories that we made together. I didn't have to explain why. And so many things were cooked up around why I chose to do that holiday the way I did it. Yes, I made videos here and there, but there was no pressure of, oh my God, let me go and see what is happening online so that I'll come and analyze. It's not the money that I need. So what would be my reason to not really take a break and spend time with my family? Even the conspiracy theory that was brought up, I wasn't fazed by it. I wasn't bothered by it. You understand? But and maybe it's because honestly, I truly understand social media. People will make you come and be explaining yourself. And when you do, they will use that explanation against you. So don't bother. And recently, I would say maybe some days ago, I saw Annie Court doing, I would say, saga. I'm looking at Anikot. I'm like, okay, so this is what these people were expecting me to come to Nigeria to be doing. My sister Anikot, if you watch this video, please leave all these people. They don't count. They don't matter. I saw Anikot doing videos talking about this is my father's house. And I wore slippers to the market. Yes, if I in Nigeria, I have to wear slippers to the. I was like, who are you explaining to? You are a Nigerian. Some of these people talking, they are not Nigerians. When they are going to the market, let them go and look for Versace high-heeled shoes and Timberlands is it Timberlands? Yeah, and wear to the market. You are in Nigeria and you want to be explaining to who? Do you? You understand? I was like, okay, so this is what these people expected me to and spend time, do everything, go to Nigeria and sit down and be doing back and forth. After I ignored, what happened? Everybody entered house. Everybody kept quiet. So there is no need sometimes to be explaining. They will use that explanation against you. You will still look like a fool at the end of the day. Because your vacation is supposed to be for you, to go and enjoy yourself. It's supposed to be for you to remember how you spent every day. When you come back to your base, you look back, you remember what you did every single day. And you will know that, okay, you got value for your money. All the time you spent there, no day was wasted. You understand? What I expect Anika to be telling those people now is, in fact, when they talk to Anikot, her only response to them should be, you guys said that I was at large. I'm here now. Go and call your madam to come and find me. That's all she needs to tell them. They have nothing to tell her. They are just twisting her, whining her, getting under her skin, and she's falling for them. Idiots are talking about you, getting under your skin, making you agitated, and you are falling for it. They said you were at large. They said you could never come to Nigeria. Once you enter the airport, you will be apprehended. They said your name was already there. All the bloggers, once you enter Nigeria, even if it takes 10 years, once you enter Nigeria, that's what they said. So now that did not happen, failure to them. They already failed. So instead of them to come to terms with that or be ashamed that their madam has failed also, they are now deflecting, or they are now turning the story to be about what you are doing in Nigeria. It's not about what you are doing in Nigeria. It's about the fact that you came to Nigeria and there is absolutely nothing Nancy can do about it. There is absolutely nothing Nancy's father can do about it. There is absolutely nothing Korobidi can do about it. Absolutely nothing the Koreans can do about it. And there is absolutely nothing all of them put together can do about it. That's what you should stand on. That's what you should be reminding them of, not you wore slippers to the market. And so what? If you understand social media, you will, and I always say it, you will enjoy. Nobody can make you feel some kind of way. For what? Online. You will sleep well, you will eat well. Even when you hear that somebody is on live video talking about you, you open your freezer, you go and look for the best ice cream, then you bring it out. You will not even watch because you're not interested in what anybody has to say about you. If you can have that discipline online, you will enjoy yourself. You will just be in control because you only do what you want to do. You're not moved by what every other person has to say, what everybody is doing. No. That's how I operate anyways. But the mistake now, like I said, going back to Justin Dean, the mistake, in my opinion, he made was coming to announce it, knowing that it would be taken negatively. Because like I said yesterday, what he said he planned to do is what Korobidi has been doing, is what many content creators do. So he should have never said it. Maybe it was good that he said it because at least now they know that whenever they go to his page to comment, they are not getting under his skin. So that at least now they know that they are making a fool of themselves whenever they go and say they want to insult him, because then they would also remember that they are contributing money towards the growth of his page and towards the growth of his bank account. So they are aware that whenever they are jumping up and down, oh, Justin has done a video, look at him, he didn't pay school fees, and he wants to do like he's the best daddy in the world. How can a best daddy not pay school fees and not pay doctors? Whenever they do that, they know that they are helping his ministry. So maybe, yeah, in a way, it was good that he did that so that they can be feeling foolish whenever they want to do nonsense about him. But you should also know that they are going to stand on this and say, okay, so you are telling us you want to grow your profit online and you want to use your children. Why not say, okay, I'm going to use myself. I'm going to do some crazy things. I'm going to act like I'm frying banana in palm oil. Why not you? Why the children? And that's one thing so many people have talked about, like, okay, people using children. Many content creators use their children. I hope my sound is still good. Many content creators use their children. It's not about using your children. It's how you use them. It's how you go about it. Trust me, guys. I will not lie to you. Many, if not all, content creators that have kids, not all, but many, use their children. But if you can do it responsibly, then it will just be content. There would be nothing wrong with it. Again, let us always resist the urge to want to explain. Just do you. You owe nobody an explanation. I'm telling you. Unless you just want to share something with your fans. But don't explain because people are expecting you to explain, or people are making you explain, or people are saying things that are not there. Me, in my own case, they said I was hiding. And that's when I know. So that moment they said that, in fact, to be honest, I didn't even see that until I came back to the Netherlands. You guys would not even believe me. I didn't even know that conspiracy theory was out there like that until I got back to the Netherlands. The only time when I was back in Nigeria that I saw that something like that was happening was I think it was a caption by Angel or something. Yeah, I think it was a caption. And I think she said, oh, you guys are saying, what did she even write? You guys are saying somebody like Blessing doesn't have money for data. That's why she's not live. Or I think something like that. Or and I think I saw something else about, oh, now she's in Nigeria, she can no longer talk about the Obidis. Once I saw that, I just put up a caption. I just fired their father, not only the girls, so not only Nancy and Cora, I fired their father included. Do you understand? And there was a time I actually went live, but I deleted that live video. Some of you might also be aware of that. I went live. I deleted it because somebody came into the live video. I had to delete it to protect the people's privacy that, So if I was that sensitive, then I'll come and start explaining. No, I'm not hiding. No, you understand? Who are they? Who are they? When I know that, in fact, me, I will get Nancy arrested. Nancy, of all people. Nancy, we no get level. I don't know if you understand. Even where I was is like, in fact, let's not even go there. So it's just to really emphasize on the fact that it's not everything people say that you want to react to, or they shouldn't make you do things. They shouldn't. Just do you. You want to create content, funny content, you want to do pranks, go ahead and do it. Automatically, you will see their reaction. You will see if they like it or if they don't like it. And eventually, you will make money. That money, just keep your money. Korobidi doesn't come and tell people what she makes. She will even tell you she's not making money. But she's using her children. She's exploiting her children. You understand? And she will not tell you, okay, guys, you know what I want to start doing now? I want to start putting Athena on a high chair without, fastening the belt, just to get people talking, just to get their reaction. You guys, you think all those times that Athena fell down, you think they were accidents? No, they were not. But you know why she can actually get away with it and make people think they were accidents? Because she didn't announce she was going to do it on purpose. She didn't announce it. So people can always say, oh, it was an accident. Don't your own children fall? Your children also fall. But if she had come out and sat down and said, guys, I will start putting Athena on a high chair so that she can fall. And when she falls, I know people are going to talk. You understand? So this social media, you apply wisdom. You apply wisdom and you have peace of mind.
Use the proceeds from that criticism. I can't say yet. That's for my event. I have a Facebook event page. I'll put it in the comments section. I have a big announcement on June 20th.
Okay, so I think he did a video earlier today and he said it was about a project. So that event on the 20th of June, he said it's a project he has been working on for some time now. Yeah?
8:08 a.m. And so all the hate, all the criticism, come see what you guys bought. I mean, because that's how the social media works. Engagement makes money.
Yeah, true.
And I'm not saying that I would ever purposely harm my girls or anything like that, but mismatched socks never hurt anyone. Wearing a coat with the sleeves that are too short never hurt anyone. And I might just lean into this. So I think I'm going to have a contest. And all of you guys join in the comments section. Let's put down content on ideas on what I could do with the girls that's just going to cause massive criticism. Could be whatever.
So again, that didn't sound well. It didn't sound right. What can I do with the girls that is going to cause massive criticism? Why would you want to put your girls in the line of massive criticism? Your girls should be shown as kids, beautiful, living in a very conducive, healthy, clean environment, feeling good, enjoying spending time with daddy, feeding well, getting their hair done, for example, going to the park, everything you've been doing. That's what I think your content should be about. Not planning to intentionally introduce criticism in the same sentence with your children. You don't have the intention to hurt your children with that, but indirectly, it might affect your children because that criticism might be too heavy and too strong for your children to withstand. They might not understand now, but one day they might look back or they might read those old comments and they'll be like, these comments, these awful comments about or towards me, did not just come out of the blues. It came because you intentionally put me in this position to receive this kind of criticism. You guys try to understand where I'm going to. I'm not here blaming Justin that he said this, because I know that his intention is not to hurt the children or for people to criticize the children. Yeah? But I'm here to say that when you make a decision to do something like that, that involves children, you don't have control over what can happen to the children in the process. And I think Justin realized it, and that's why he deleted the video. I think he later looked back and was like, oops. And that's why I said, if he had just started doing the content, the criticism would come anyways. But then nobody knows you're doing it on purpose. Nobody can hold you responsible for that. We are going to hold the people with the negative comments responsible for whatever they say, whatever idiotic thing they say. But now that you have announced that you are the one attracting and instigating the content, the comments, then people are going to hold you responsible that you called for it. You wanted this. Because it can really get ugly. Social media is not a place you want to play, especially with children. It can get nasty. Me, I don't play with my children. No, no, I don't. I don't. I can play with myself online. Catch my cruise. You see my children. I don't. Because I don't have control over what people can do to them. So I don't even start it. I don't. Social media is a very nasty place, even for grown-ups, even for somebody like me. If you're not strong as an adult, avoid social media. Avoid it. If you don't have a thick skin, don't go there. How much more children? Children should be protected in all the ways that you can protect them. Don't expose them to anything that can be negative or that can turn out negative. It's not their business. This is not their cup of tea. They should just do normal content. There's nothing wrong with that. Normal, just normal. Kid friendly, sweet. That's all they have business with. Any other thing with bullies, with criticism, with it's not their own. No, I would rather use myself for content like that and say, okay, I'm going to act crazy. Okay, I'm going to wear, I don't know, I can't even come up with ideas, but I would put myself there. Let them talk about me. I will not use my children. You see the difference? Okay. Because at the end of the day, you know why I also said people will hold Justin responsible. And this is something Cora does, but it's difficult for her fans to hold her responsible because she hasn't. Well, she has actually said when she was talking to the taxi driver, as an example, that day, you guys remember, when she said, yeah, he's deleting content and that's making me lose money, so everybody knows she uses her children. to make money. And if people want to get upset with Justin because he announced it, he already told you this is premeditated. I will use them and money will come from it. But the fans of Cora, they are forgetting that Cora Obidi herself even said that her children are fishing bait. Is that not what she said the other day? They are, how did she say it? Fishing bait, she said, when she intentionally posted a picture of Athena with one leg high up in the air like a stripper. She did it on purpose because she wanted people to talk. She put the nyash of her daughter on her page on purpose. She was advertising a sweater, a cardigan, or something. What was that supposed to mean? That picture? Advertising a sweater had nothing to do with a child's leg in the air. And the child wasn't even wearing like baggy trousers or anything. No. You could just see the shape of the child's nyash. Why was that necessary? And when people questioned that you want to sell or advertise this sweater, you want to use your children to advertise it, why not just let them stand as children? You can use yourself, raise your leg. Everybody knows what your nyash looks like. No problem. Why use these children? Why take a picture like this? Why not just take a normal picture? And you even posted it. Why? When people started to question her, she defended herself by saying they are sheep fishing bait. I don't know if that's the word she used, but she said, yeah, she intentionally did it so that she can use them to block people. So she knew that people would come and comment. So she used her children. So yes, we can use that against her because she wrote it that she did it on purpose. So she used her children to attract pedos. She used her children to attract perverts, people that would use those pictures in the dark web. She used her children to attract ugly comments. People started to comment about the children. They said they would end up like her, like the ashawo that she is. They said a snake cannot give birth to a monkey. People commented very awful things about those children. She wanted those comments. So everybody can hold her responsible and blame her because she did it on purpose. It wasn't an innocent picture. That is the difference. It's not really what you do online, it's how you go about it, how you do it. It can make you or break you. I've seen questions that people put up. Oh, Cora Obidi is posting her children, but Olivia also posts her children. Nobody complains. But the other one also posts her children and nobody drags her. You cannot compare. They can be doing the same things, but one will be terrible, one will be worse, one will be condemned, and the other one will not be. And you're wondering why not? Why are they not dragging those ones? Because it's not what they do, it's how they do it, how they go about it. So don't compare. So this is just one part of this Justin's video that I would like to really use to also teach maybe upcoming content creators or people who support Justin. It's good to support people, but it's good to also tell the truth when you see that, okay, you know, we know you will not hurt them. We know what you said is not even bad. But this is where it can look bad. And we learn from it, we move on from it. At the end of the day, nothing is going to happen because we have seen the worst being said and done by Cora Obidi. What happened? Nothing. She has gotten away with everything. So even if Justin said what he said, all the people who complained about it, please, you see that your long finger, your longest finger, that middle finger, please help yourself. Don't even stand in front of a mirror. Just go to your kitchen. Go to your kitchen and squeeze that long finger in your nyash. Because you can complain that he said it. So what? Nothing is going to happen. How market? I don't know if you guys understand. That's the soap opera we are all experiencing with this family. Yeah, because everything and anything goes. The worst thing that will happen is people will come and complain. They will come and nag. They will come and say, "Oh, how can you do that? How can you?" Even Korobidi, people are still complaining about the things she does, but nothing happens. So if you want to cry that Justin did that, you want to be angry, please cry well. Use different colors of buckets. Cry, nag, complain. When you finish, you go back to your house and sleep. They are his children, as you people always say. Leave Cora alone. It's none of your business. Are they your children? They are Cora's children. Hey. So, our supporters, leave Justin alone. Are they your children? No, they are Justin's children. Do you see? Checkmate. Let's continue to play, guys.
One long sock, one short sock, stupid little stuff. And just put that in the comment section of like, and then I'll do it.
Okay.
The comment section of like, and then I'll do it. As long as it's not harmful to.
Someone says, why are these Horians crying all over the place and saying they going to call CPS on Justin? When we do, why? Did he do something again? Is it about this video or something else? Why did they say they would? Please, you guys, update me in case I missed anything. Why? Why did they say so? If they call CPS on him, that he said he will do odd stuff with the children or odd content, they will also listen where he said he will never do anything to hurt the children. And they should also play the video where Korobidi clearly stated in the taxi that she needs her children to make money. And she did a GoFundMe and she said her children are her source of livelihood. Content with her children. That's the source of her livelihood. So what are we talking about? Anyways, I don't know. I don't know the reason, but
To the girls, mentally, emotionally, physically, then
okay, this is the
as long as it's not harmful to the girls, mentally, emotionally, physically, then
as long as it's not harmful to the girls emotionally, mentally, physically. That's just it. That just ends whatever nonsense anybody wants to say. That just ends it. It's just content. The children are online anyways. So if you want to do content, yeah, you can wear odd socks, you can do odd things. Yeah, it's just content. As long as he has also said it will not hurt them, then they don't have a fight here. That's how he actually closed the case, in my opinion.
Let's do it. Let's lean into this criticism. Let's turn all this negative hate into something positive, which is exactly what I'm doing. So those of you that have been on here criticizing me, harassing me for years, tune in June 20th and see what you bought.
Wow. Guys, what do you think he bought? We know it has to do with a project he has been working on. What project has he been working on? I don't know. Do you guys know what project he has been working on? I know sometimes he mentions, okay, maybe he's going to write a book. But what can you buy around a book? And also his business or his practice. He has talked about business, wanting to downsize because, but I cannot figure out what you can buy. This one has to do with something he bought. So please, if you have an idea, leave your ideas in the comments. We know now it has to do with a project, yeah, but what could he have bought? Okay.
What you bought. June 20th and see what you bought. Because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's been 3 years. It's never going to stop. So I'm just going to lean into it and prove a point.
Okay.
Going to lean into it and prove a point. These people are going to criticize me no matter what I do because I'm a male. Part of it's because I'm a white male. And the majority of them criticizing me are from Nigeria. So, tune in June 20th. But there's a contest going on. Put in the comment section. Let's turn all this hate, criticism, and all this just negativity on my page. Let's make a joke out of it, because that's what I'm literally been doing. I've been just messing with people, and I've been getting chuckles galore, and and I have been laughing my ass off at just what people will criticize. I had somebody said something earlier. It's like where's Waldo for toxic people? So, have I been through hell the last 3 years with smear campaigns, slander, propaganda, lies, everything else? Yeah, I have. And a lot of men go through the same thing um, when they just want to be with their kids, and mine just happens to be public. So this is not a unique situation for me, but I am going to prove a point, and I am going to turn all this stuff, all this like hate, criticism, negativity, I'm going to turn it into something that helps a lot of people. Because that's my mission statement. That is what I'm put on earth to do. And I'm starting to realize that God put me in this situation to make sure I do it. So I'm going to do it. So contest is going. I'll have to think of a grand prize for the best content skit that will invoke the most criticism. Um, Maybe we'll even have a cash prize. Yeah, let's do that. $200 to whoever comes up with the best idea. Put it in the comments section, and please be in the United States, so it's easy. I don't want to do any international stuff. But $200 to the person that comes up with the best idea. Then I will run that content, and at the let's say at the end of the month, whichever content generated the most criticism, the most hate.
The most hate when children are involved. I wouldn't want to do that. I personally wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that. I'm just being honest now. I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to put my kids there. And look, if you've not walked in Justin's shoes, you might not understand why he even did this video. It's not easy. It's not easy being attacked daily. You just find yourself doing some things or explaining. You like, you don't need to. If you don't learn anything from me, one thing you should try to do. I don't know how best to say it, because I don't want to say it in such a way that it would sound easy, but doing it would be tough. Just do it gradually. Like, don't just have that swift transition of, okay, I'm just going to start today. No, do it bit by bit. If you see 5 people online talking about you, maybe doing videos about you, if you used to watch all 5 of them before, reduce it, only watch 2 of them. Start like that and see if you have enough strength to ignore the other ones. Kill that curiosity in you that makes you want to go there, to watch, to listen, to... Where is Janice? Where is Janice today? After all the agamas that Janice put on her page, all the different colors of agama, where is Janice? Where are all the bloggers who did videos on agama? Many bloggers created YouTube channels just to be able to do videos about agama. Where are they today? Where are the channels? But today, agama is still here with 2 monetized YouTube channels, and agama is still relevant. Why did I ask that question? One of the reasons Janice entered house, which I still want to talk about Janice. I've not finished. No, I've not finished with Janice. One of the reasons, there are many reasons she could have entered house. She's the best person to tell you why she didn't just create another page. If those latest pages of hers were deleted again, it's so easy to create a page. Why is she not doing Agama animations and Justin Dean videos. Why did she not analyze this video I'm analyzing now? Where is Janice? You know why I'm asking? Because one of the reasons, in my opinion, Janice entered house like this is because of my analysis of her. You know, especially the analysis where I show her at that meet and greet. That is one of the reasons she entered house. And why is that relevant for me to talk about? It's relevant because Janice watched every video I did. If Janice had not watched my videos, maybe now Janice would just be doing her thing. She would not even have an idea what I said. But guess what? Agama has not watched, I would say 9 out of 10 videos done about Agama. So I'm really not bothered. It's what you know that can buy you. What you don't know cannot buy you. So I don't come here feeling small, feeling pained, feeling angry. I want to revenge. I want to talk back. I want to insult that person that did a video on YouTube because I didn't watch. I know you're talking about me. There are so many videos that I have seen screenshots or I've been sent screenshots or I would see the cover of that video. I would know it's about me. I would see the title. I would know it's about me, but I will not click to know what is said. All those times when I tell you guys, oh, I'm trending. Guys, we are trending again. Agama everywhere. We are trending. Do you know I would say 9 out of 10 because sometimes you just see something or you hear something. But I would say 9 out of 10. I don't know what is being said. I just know it's about me, but I don't know. I have no idea. So there is no way I can enter house about something I don't know. There is no way I can get affected on something that didn't affect me, something I did not consume. But whenever I did a video about Janice, she would be here watching. She would react. She would respond on her page. She would say something. She would post something. Then I know, she has watched. But in my case, even if you do 25 videos, 85 videos, I will not even respond because I don't know what you said. And you don't even deserve my response because I shouldn't be your business. I'm just an analyst. You shouldn't be my business if you're a blogger. I blog about Cora and Justin. You blog about Justin and Cora. You don't like Justin. I don't like Cora. So what's my business with you? I don't know you. I don't know you. So why should you talk and I'm answering you? Do I have business with you? I don't know if you guys understand that mindset. But when it comes to your children, and it's difficult sometimes to not see, to not hear. It's difficult. But anything that has to do with the children, just tell yourself, these children have no business with this. Absolutely no business. And it's also part of the reason I put up this screenshot of Bonnie. I think we should just talk about the screenshot before we continue listening to the rest of the video. So again, let me quickly say this disclaimer. I don't know the background of what Bonnie posted. I don't know what caused this post. I don't know who said something. Maybe somebody commented. According to what she wrote here, she said the weirdo that called my baby a bastard. Guys, I have no idea what that is about. Honestly, if somebody knows it, please let us know. Really, I don't know. So I even checked in her comments because sometimes people put stuff in the comment section. They will say, see comment section. I checked in her comments to see if she had put a screenshot or a video of whatever it was or who the weirdo was. But I didn't see anything. So again, I'm not here because when I want to judge something, I like to have all the sides of the story. I want to see the evidence. Now there is no evidence. She just said it. Yeah. So I don't know what was said, or I don't have evidence of what was said. I don't. But I just want to react plainly on what she said, how she reacted to it. And this involves children also. And why I'm really putting this here is because of what Justin said, that the one that brings the most hate will get $200. How you, the things you do with your children online matters. Oh, it matters. The respect and regard people can have for your children can be yama yama children, or they can be celeb children. It's not about who gave birth to them. It's how you handle them online. If you treat your children with respect online, people cannot talk anyhow to your children. If you treat your children like yama yama online, when they are doing yama yama, you are putting your children inside of it. People will just look at your children like one, anyhow kind of children. No matter who you are, no matter how much you have. Okay? Again, some of us don't play with our children. We will see blood if you try it with our children. So, let me read what Bonnie said. Bonnie said, I would like to use this moment to thank the weirdo that called my baby a bastard, although I am married. After reading your terrible grammar, I decided to get the Webster definition of the word bastard for you and all your mumu friends. This would probably be a good time to identify June as a bastard as well until KO and Rich get that DNA test. Everyone deserves to know the truth. And then she drops mic. Again, I don't know the background of this. And I don't know what warranted this. But the reason, again, that I put it up here is just kind of like similar to what I have said so many times when I do my videos. If I offend you, come for me. If I beat you, beat me back. If I do you, do me. And it will just be me and you doing each other. Yeah? But if I do the person you love, the person you support, the person you adore, the person you worship, if I do her, I insult her, I call her a harlot, a prostitute, all the awful names, the terrible names in the book, when I do that to her, if you are pained by it, do the same back to me. And let's see if I will be pained by it. 1-1. Everybody will enter house. But the moment I do that person that you love, that you worship, and you tell yourself you want to come for my child, you want to call my child a bastard. The moment you do that, just know that I will not come for you. I will come for that person that you worship and you love. Because you trespassed and I will trespass. 1-1. So that pain that you felt that I insulted the person you love, I will give you more reasons to feel more pain, and let me see what you can do about it. No child is more special than another child. 100%. I will not say because your child, you are Beyonce, your child is Blue Ivy. Your child is special to you, is Blue Ivy. Everybody is not Beyonce. But that child, I will not give that child more respect than I would give the child of a blogger that has only 100 followers and nobody knows. Nobody even watches that blogger's videos. Don't disrespect that blogger's child because of Beyonce's child. Because you think Beyonce's child deserves to be honored, but that blogger's child is just any child you can just talk to anyhow. The moment you do that, I will prove to you that Beyonce's child is just anyhow child. Because Beyonce did not carry that baby for 7 years in her womb. Or maybe the child didn't even sit in Beyonce's womb. The child sat on her back for 9 months. So that child is not more special than another person's child. So the things you cannot say to Beyonce's child, don't attempt to go and say it to a blogger that nobody knows, a blogger that doesn't get views. Don't try it, because then you will see something you would not like to see. Again, I'm not here to blame whoever did it, because like I said, I did not see evidence. So I cannot blame the person. I cannot say, oh, you deserve it. I cannot say, oh, this person is an idiot. I'm not saying so. I don't know the person, and I don't know if it was a comment, if it was a blogger. I don't know. And I don't know how the person said it, but I'm just reacting. Again, disclaimer, I'm just reacting clearly or purely based on only this comment, that you didn't go for Bonnie, for whatever Bonnie did. You now went for Bonnie's child, calling Bonnie's child a bastard. Bonnie's child is not a blogger. It's not Bonnie's child that said whatever Bonnie said that got you angry. But you told yourself you would go for Bonnie's child. Now look at what Bonnie did. Look at what she said. How do you feel about it? Can you beat Bonnie now? Can you still defend whoever you are defending? This is just to, I'm just using this to teach generally. I'm not using it to attack whoever is behind it, because again, I'm just making this clear. Because when you want to judge fairly, you need to see all sides of the story. And I don't have all sides of the story. So I'm not judging against that person. I'm not siding with Bonnie. I'm just saying, in a case like this, when you want to go for people's children, you should expect heavy beating on whoever person's child you think is too special. That is social media. Support who you want to support. Focus on who you want to focus, so that you will not be attracting unnecessary insults upon that person you are supporting and possibly their children. So if you think you have the guts to insult people's children, please remember that your children will be insulted, and possibly the children of who you are supporting will be insulted, and there will be nothing you can do about it. So you just get free of charge insults on those children, free of charge. There's nothing you can do about it. So what's the need? A lesson for everybody. A lesson for everybody. Focus on who you want to focus on. Even if you want to insult a blogger, go ahead. But forget that the blogger has children. Those children have no business with what their parents are doing online. If a blogger is blogging online, it has nothing to do with that blogger's child. Leave their children out of it. So let's go back to our videos.
To do it. So contest is going. I'll have to think of a grand prize for the best content skit that will invoke the most criticism. Maybe we'll even have a cash prize. Yeah, let's do that. $200 to whoever comes up with the best idea. Put it in the comments section, and please be in the United States, so it's easy. I don't want to do any international stuff. But $200 to the person that comes up with the best idea. Then I will run that content, and at the let's say at the end of the month, whichever content generated the most criticism, the most hate, you're the winner. I'll Venmo, Zelle, whatever, you $200, because it's time to just make a joke out of this stuff, because it's ridiculous. Am I a perfect parent? No. Nobody's a perfect parent. Do my girls love me and I love them, and they're happy and they're content and they feel safe with their father, and do they have a blast when we're all together? Absolutely. And that's all that matters. So, contest, I just came up with this like just now, just going off the fly. $200 to the winner. Put just now, just going off the fly. $200 to the winner. Put in the comment section something I should do that's just gonna with the girls. That's just gonna generate massive amounts of criticism, and whichever one gets the most comments. So you guys are gonna come up with ideas. I'm gonna do that content with the girls. Whichever one generates the most comments wins, and I will send you $200. It's time to start making a big joke out of this because it is getting ridiculous. It's been nearly 3.5 years, and I'm gonna start having fun with this because what else can you do? What else can you do? You just gotta have fun in life. You only live once. It's time to have some fun. All right, guys. Best comment wins.
Okay. So that's all I got. Let me read comments before we move on to other things we want to talk about. Okay, someone says they just have a boring life and they are bitter that Justin is enjoying his life with his girls. Okay. Hi, Jeraine. Is Bobby Johnson in the building? I just saw Jacqueline's comment. Hi, Ocean. Oh, there is the link. I put the link before. So if anybody wants to call in, find the link and call into the program. If you have something you want to say, go ahead and do so. Yeah. Let me read comments before we continue. Someone says, if I have one device next to another, I have 3 devices now next to next to one another. I have 2 phones and 1 laptop in very close proximity to one another, but we don't have issues with the sound. So I think there's just something crazy happening, and I'm still going to figure it out. I also thought it was reverb, like I thought that's what I was getting, like 2 devices, and I would even turn off my, is it airdrop, that airdrop thingy. I'll turn it off on both phones. I'll turn off my Bluetooth, anything connecting, anything. I'll turn everything off, put all the phones apart, like, and we would still have issues. I've experimented with everything. I'll try everything, we'll still have issues. And today I have all 3 devices together, like really in front of me, and sound is good. So yeah, it's difficult to tell where the problem is coming from, but I don't know. Oh my God, do you understand? The father is enjoying quality, precious time with his lovely daughters, while the mother is at the sex club going to do kinky. Jesus, the juxtaposition. Oh Lord, Father in heaven, have mercy. Justin is making memories and enjoying his life with his girls, while Camel Toe making memories going to sex club. Hello? Hi. Good evening. Hi. I didn't hear you. Let me put it on speaker.
Oh,
Okay,
hi
now.
everybody.
Yeah, they heard you now.
Okay, so now I want to know what is dangerous about kids being in a canoe with a vest on.
Okay, is that the reason they said they will call CPS?
That is the reason they said, I already told you guys, coral fans are villagers. In America, he did exactly what he's supposed to do. Now, if he didn't put a vest on them, that would be in danger and attack. Now they can call the CPS and do what they need to do. But the kids have vests on, for God's sake. This is normal. It's summertime in America. A lot of lakes, I live in Florida, a lot of lakes around here have canoes with kids.
summer camps, boot camps. And it's an activity that they do. It's normal.
Mm.
Now, as for this one going to music award,
Mm. Spending her money to be.
this is the problem. She's trying to tell the world that she was invited to this thing. Like she has a music somewhere, imaginary music somewhere that actually get her an award. That's what she's doing.
Oh, she said
Those
she
kind of
got
things
an
are free.
award. Did she say she got an award?
No, she said so about that. She was invited.
Okay.
But the way she make it sound is like, like the award people invited her.
Of course not. Who knows her?
Yeah.
Do they know her? Do they know her in Germany?
The same thing here in America. BET, VH1, MTV, all those events are free. You can buy tickets and go. But I guess you can only fool now. But we are here. We are Americans. We know all those things. Well, no, the children, I'm telling you, those kids are safer with justice.
Yes.
Than with Cora. Cora, I'm sure she's the kind of one that, go and smoke what she smoke, drink what she drink, and just ignore those kids to do what they do. Probably those kids are running around fishing food for themselves.
Yes.
Because that girl is not normal. She lives in L.A. And Powder is in L.A., yeah. He's easy to get. Pretty much people that live in L.A., that's what they're hooked on. That girl need to go and sit down somewhere. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that's the gist that they want to call CPS. Let them call now. People should not be bothering yourselves for stuff like this. Let them call. People that really want to call and do stuff, they don't come and announce first. The fact that they're announcing just means these people don't have a life. If you really see danger, you go ahead and take action. You don't come and start writing on Facebook that you are going to do this, you are going to do. Go ahead and do it. CPS will laugh at you. Because all the CPS workers you're going to report to, I'm sure they also have fun with their kids. They also go canoe riding or boat riding or whatever. They also go fishing. They also do water activities, water sports. They go, what's the name of that other one? Jet skiing. They do all these things. Some of them. They go swimming. They go scuba diving. So if you are a villager and you say, oh, water, they will fall in the water, they will drown in the water, and you go and call CPS, they will laugh at you. They will not take you seriously. So me, when I see stuff like this, I'm not bothered. It's just crazy because when they write that, yeah, Justin is happy that he is getting his reaction. He's getting his reaction. He's trending. Let me see his page. Let me see if his page has grown between yesterday and today. So they don't know what they are doing. They are helping his ministry. Let me see. Okay, he's at 970,000 followers. You understand? So it really doesn't matter. These people will never stop. So just ignore them, honestly. Okay, just because JD was boating with his daughters, those bastards are gonna call CPS saying the kids are in danger. Oh, really? If it was Cora doing that, they would have come and done pepper them. Oh, Cora, you're spending your money on the children, but that other one would not want to take the children out. He only puts them in his small apartment and puts them on video. He doesn't want to spend, but they said he's broke. But as broke as he supposedly is, he's still spending his money. Or you think he bought the boat? You think it's his boat? He possibly rented it. He possibly paid to be able to use it. Spending time with his children, doing activities with them, memories that they will grow up with. He's spending his money on them, spending his time with them, making them experience things they've never experienced before and they would never experience with a mother like that. That life, that foreign life, that Onibo life, Korobide will never give those children. She can give them ghetto life, local life, poverty-stricken kind of life. But the foreign exposed kind of life, they are fortunate to have a father like that who will show them that other side of life. Not the beggy kind of like pretend you are poor so that people can give you money. Use what you have to get what you want. Expose your body, go naked online and make money. That's all she can teach them. He is teaching them real life. Do you know there are children abroad who don't participate in any extracurricular activities? They only go to school. That's all they do. They go to school and they come home. That's all. They don't do football. They don't do tennis. They don't do dance school. They don't do piano lesson. They don't even play with other kids. Do you know so many African parents, their children don't do nothing. They just go to school and come back. That's almost the African kind of life. But Justin Dean and the immigrants that are exposed, that have maybe lived with foreigners, they know that, okay, no, it's not only school. Children also have to do other activities. They enroll their children. I put my first son, in swimming school for swimming classes when he was 8 weeks old. Okay, I know that's quite extreme. 8 weeks old, he was registered for swimming. You understand? But there are a lot of, I know, I even posted a video. Then people are like, leave this child. What is this? I said extra, extra. When I think back at that, I'm like, bless you. Also, you are extra. You understand? But so many people, they don't know these things. They just, so what is dangerous about a father being in a boat with 2 kids with life jackets on and just doing a fun activity? Many of these African people, they don't even know anything like adventure. That's why Nancy traveled all the way from Nigeria to America only to sit down in her sister's dirty apartment. They don't know about traveling and exploring. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. Okay, let me put you on speaker.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So something dawned on me from the other day, and when you mentioned, wait, first let me talk about the girls in the canoe.
Uh-huh.
Do they see that these girls have on a life vest?
Yes.
And the life vest comes from the company that rented them the canoe, which means that it's probably legal for children because they made children's life vests. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not an adult vest that's on the kid. It was gotten as children's life vest. So obviously children are allowed in the boat. You know? They don't use common sense. The next thing is, I think JD's a bit overzealous. And, you know, I think about somebody who's like completely broke and then they win the lottery. It's like they want to share it with everybody, you know, like you get diarrhea of the mouth. And I think at this point he's winning and he just wants to show everybody that he's winning.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why he sometimes overshares. You know? And I'm not defending him or anything. I just think that eventually, hopefully he gets to the point where he can win in private and he don't have anything to prove to anyone else. You know what I'm saying? And people's opinion don't affect him anymore because this is what this is designed to do. Like, I'm going to say some things that it's going to sound a little bit controversial, but for me, from a higher perspective, we create the people and the situations in our lives to elevate us. He created the situation with Cora to elevate himself, to elevate his soul. It's just like, I don't know if you guys watched the movie Straw the other day on Netflix. And the lady in the movie, the star, whatever her name was,
Taraji.
She was a victim. She was a victim she was in our family. And it's like, everybody was just pushing her around, the job pushing her around, our landlord pushing her around, the cop pushing her around. But the reason why they were able to do that is because she was carrying a victim mentality. It was when her daughter died, that traumatic experience, that it broke that mindset off of her, the victim mindset. She almost had to get crazy in order to come back to a mindset where she could actually receive support and just elevate above the way that she was thinking and being, you know? And so there are people that come into this world that are there just to do that, to wake people up. Like you Blessing, you can say some things and people will get it. But some people are so deeply entrenched in their trauma that they need a narcissist to come in their lives and hurt them so that they can wake up. You know what I'm saying? Hello?
Yeah. I'm getting you.
Oh, you're hearing me, right? Yes, so that's what I have to say about that, because most of the times when you go through something traumatic, it's not to kill you, it's to wake you up. You know, so that you come to a higher level of awareness.
And to show you the strength that you actually have.
Exactly. So where was I going again with this? Okay, so this is the point that I wanted to make. I see a lot of people saying, oh, them don't respect JD because he won't go for full custody. But you said something that Bonnie said, and I was thinking about it from the other day, and I said, let me call and talk about it. And this is just a scenario, a what-if scenario. What if Bonnie is right, and the paternity is at stake, and if he went for full custody, he would lose June? Hello?
Yeah, I think he already did. Didn't he do? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just saying, what if? You know, what if that's the scenario that's holding him back from literally just trying to get them to himself? Just food for thought. I'm not saying that that's the way it is, but I'm saying it's food for thought. You know? Anyways, that's what I wanted to contribute. Okay. Blessing. Thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you for your
contribution. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Okay. Let me quickly plug this one in before we continue. Okay. Yes, right on time. Okay, so about the life vest, the lady asked if those people didn't see that the children were wearing life jackets, and they didn't see that the life jackets were in their sizes, just for children, not like they gave them oversized life jackets that would not save them if something happened. They saw, and they saw that those children were wearing life jackets, but these people, many of them, and that's what I also said about exposure, many of them have never experienced many of them have not gone anywhere in their lives. Many of them don't even know what that is, what a life jacket is. They just think it's something you wear when you're on the water. They don't know what it does. Many of them are daft. They don't know. They've not experienced anything. I was talking about the sister going all the way to the US just to go and sit down inside a dirty apartment. And she would tell you and boast and brag that she traveled. If you travel to a country and you didn't experience the country, mama, you did not travel. You just went there. You can't call that traveling, because there should be an educative part to traveling, an explorative part, that you see and learn something new. Not just, oh, I came here and that's it. Oh, I just came back from the US. It's the local Nigerian mentality. Oh, I just came back from overseas. Then they look at you like, oh, you have money to travel. That's not traveling. That's just a poverty mindset, because you never traveled even when you were with your parents, Nancy. When you were growing up, you never traveled anywhere. Do you understand? So you don't even know what traveling is. You've not experienced it. Have you ever been on a boat, Nancy? Have you ever been on a canoe? You and your fans. So if they've never experienced it, how do you expect them to understand that this is a fun activity to do with kids? This is a fun thing to do with kids. It wouldn't be a thing of, oh my God, I'm going to call the CPS. Why? For what? You understand? It's just lack of exposure. So for me, it's just, these people are not worth it. Just know that they are the scum bags. They are scumbags. They are just, they don't worth it. If you look at them, they don't know. You understand? They don't deserve a response, a reaction, an answer. They don't, because they don't even know. If you tell them, let's go scuba diving, they don't know. They don't know what that is. They don't know. They've not experienced it. So when you do it and they don't like you, they will find a problem with it. Mm? Okay, let's continue. Let's leave the comments for now. Let me see what else I have here. What's the time? Wow. Talking about the music awards. Let's start with the carnival, because I think it was also Bobby. No, somebody sent me this. Yeah, somebody sent me this inbox. When they said they gave her a letter, they said it was an award they gave her at the carnival, and the person looked it up. The 2025 Atlanta Carnival on May 24th, 2025 is not known to have passed out any awards. The event's focus is on the celebration and cultural traditions of the Caribbean Carnival. The event is primarily known for its parades, music, costumes, and overall celebration. Meaning that display of, okay, award, letter, honor, African whatever in the Caribbean, it was just organized by that lady. She was calling her what's it called, manager. It wasn't like an official award or something. They just put it together so that she will feel like she's something. That one passed. So the theme, the one thing that I've seen in this girl's life, is make believe, fake life, wanting to portray herself as somebody who is making it, who is doing well, but she's not. She is struggling, and she's spending money to make herself look like she's making money. She makes money quite all right. She makes money on her live videos. The main places where she makes money are Facebook, YouTube, and all these other social media platforms, through ad revenue when adverts run on her videos, and also through giftings when people give her star super chats. That's where her money comes from. All these things she does, all these places she goes to, she doesn't make money from those things. She spends money to be able to do those things, so that you would think she's making money doing those things. And you would think she's actually something. She's actually working. That's the whole thing here. Okay? Let's go now to this so-called award invitation, the Berlin Music Video Awards. When you go to their website, I don't have time to come and analyze her or what she's doing. She's just doing, like I said, make believe. She's just jumping around. That's how I see it. I don't see somebody whose career is even doing better than it was last year. I don't. She's spending money to keep up the look of, I'm still there, I'm still relevant, I'm still doing something, I'm still an artist. She's putting money into it to be able to say, oh, I'm an artist, oh, I'm a singer. She's investing money to be able to achieve that, to be able to travel from the US to Germany just to be part of an award ceremony. Because in the US, she knows that she has failed. She knows that her song will not even go anywhere. She knows that she will never be nominated for the BET. I will never even mention the Grammys. I would never even mention the Grammys with her. When she was locked up in the cupboard. That's also part of the make-believe. All the people who really got an invitation to the Grammys, they were on the red carpet. People who were there for their craft, they were on the red carpet. Did you see her then? No. She was in the cupboard, locked up there, looking from the glass. Like she's somebody standing inside an aquarium. You understand? So that one passed. Now, she knows that she will never be recognized in the US. She will never be part of an award ceremony like that. So she started to Google, started to search, just to be part of something big. She submitted her video. Her video was whack. Are the Koreans going to bully these award organizers now for finding and concluding that her video is whack and not worthy of a nomination? If she eventually, like I think somebody called and said whether she was getting an award or something. If she eventually gets an award, just know that something happened somewhere, because she's not on the nominee list prior to her getting to Germany. If they now suddenly think, oh, maybe we can just give this person an award so that something led to something. It was not on merit, not based on merit. But let's not move too fast. Now, knowing that there is no chance for her in the US, she now told herself, how can I boost this my singing thing? Maybe once I just enter an award ceremony somewhere, then that can give me exposure, that can make people focus on me. If maybe I just go on stage at an award ceremony organized by white people, in Europe or in the US is already forgotten. In Europe, for example, and it's an eligible award event, maybe a Nigerian bloggers will just post me that, oh, look at Korobidi at the Berlin Award. And then maybe from there, people will start recognizing that I'm being recognized as an artist. And maybe from there, people will start being interested in my... You understand? And then, okay, I'm going to spend money to do all of that. So at this point in her life, she's so desperate for recognition. And that recognition is supposed to come naturally based on her talent. She is supposed to be recognized for what she is doing by the people who know this job, the industry. Yeah? They are supposed to recognize her. But she's not getting that recognition from anywhere. So now she's the one hustling, putting herself, wanting to do this, wanting to do that, wanting to prove maybe a point that she's still something. Yeah. Berlin Music Video Awards in Germany. If you go to their website, if you look at all the categories, she doesn't fit in anywhere. If you look at all the people, all the videos she has been posting, does she look like any of them? Is that the kind of award ceremony that she is supposed to even be at? They don't know her songs. They don't know her style of... Because me, if I don't even know the style, I think it's just a shower style of song or just no style of song. Today she's singing this one, tomorrow she's singing... When you ask her, she will say it's Afrobeat. She's singing rubbish, going to the studio to waste time. But that's by the way. Look at the lineup. Go to their website. And you'll be wondering, girl, what are you doing here? Is it by force? Anyways, The program started on the 12th. So 12th to 14th is a 3-day event, 12, 13, 14. So today is the 14th. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You can attend all the 3 days if you want. You can tell yourself, oh, I'll just go only on Thursday. You can attend 2 days if you want. Oh, I'll just go on Thursday and Friday, or Thursday on Saturday. Or you can tell yourself, I'll go on all the 3 days. Or no, I'll just go on Saturday. That's the final day. I'll just go. But you'd have to pay to go. Just go on their website. You select the day. You see, get your tickets. You select the day you want to attend. That's what she did. So here, I think this one is the 13th edition of the biggest. This is also Friday the 13th, because I think I checked the website on, I don't know the day I checked it, but the 12th was no longer showing. Maybe the day was already closed. So there was no need for them to keep selling tickets. I don't know, but I only saw these 2 days that you could still buy tickets. And it would start at 4:30 p.m. You select the day you want to go, either 13th or 14th. Now, I selected 14th. So the previous one, I selected 13. Now I selected 14. The 14th. It's $38. 38 euros. Yeah? Once you pay, you will attend. You don't need a special invitation. They don't know her. The organizers don't know her. You can see the kind of artists they have in their nominee list. It's not even her kind of. She doesn't belong there. So you are telling me the organizers all the way from Germany, they discovered her in the US and they invited her to come to Germany to come and do what? For the German people. Which German people are going to listen to her songs? I don't know if you guys understand. They did not invite Thames. They did not invite Arasta. They did not invite Tyler. They invited Olusho of Brentwood, that nobody plays her songs unless the Koreans put it on repeat. They play her songs to do her a favor, to help her, not play her songs because they enjoy it and her songs are good. Why are we deceiving people and then deceiving ourselves? Keep it real. Oh, guys, I just want to experience an award event. I just want to, I didn't go to the main BET Awards event and I saw my mates going. I only paid to go to the after party and the pre-party. But now I want to be part of an event. And now I can buy tickets. Why not? Just be honest. What is the invited me? That you are who? They don't know you. You are not a special guest, specially invited all the way from the US to come to Germany to do what for them? Let's keep it real. To do what for them? So 38 euros 47 cents. That's like $35 or less. Yeah, $35 you will be there. And each day they have activities. All these things I think she showed, like express yourself, and then a roundtable discussion. Everybody will talk. Even if you don't have a page with one person following you, you can buy your ticket and you will be right there. And you will say you want to talk. They will give you a microphone. That she's doing it is not a problem. Or don't get me wrong. Let her just show and be honest and say that this is a fun thing for me. I want to be part of this. So I came all the way here to just do this. But don't be lying that you were needed there. Anybody could have gone if they wanted to. And they would have given them the mic to talk. And after then, they will go home. And they will go back to begging. They'll go back to begging. And then on the website, you will see the thingy there, the tab that says submit your video. She used that tab. She also said it that she submitted her video, but they didn't select any of her videos. So all these things are public. Anybody can do this. Which video did you submit? All the rubbish videos we told you, these videos are rubbish. They said we were hating. But now the professionals didn't see anything worthy in your videos to select. So we were not lying. Submit your video. She did. They didn't find anything reasonable in her videos. Okay? Let me move on to... Okay. And then Tasmanian Devil wrote, Hora spent money to fly all the way to Berlin to a music awards where she was not nominated for anything, and to get up on a stage and say none of my music videos were picked. I hope you Koreans see what your money went to. What a disgrace. She wanted them to pick one of her music videos, at least one, so that she would be invited officially as a nominee. As a nominee, then you'd have a reason to go, actually, that you know what, I was nominated. But in this case, you submitted your videos. They did not select anyone. You were not nominated. You were not wanted. They did not like your videos. Your videos were not good enough, like other people there. But still, you flew all the way from America to a place where you were not even nominated. It's not like, oh, I'm here anyways, I'm in Germany anyway for something, so I'm just going to attend. No, you actually went all the way to Germany to attend. Me, I don't believe this is why she went to Germany. Purely. I believe she was sponsored to go there as an escort. That's my own belief, that she went there for commercial sex work. And somebody also put in the comments that you people are worried that Justin Dean is out with his kids having fun, but their mother is at a sex party doing freaky, kinky. Who is more useless as a parent? You left your two daughters with their father while you are at a sex party to have sex. No, come and explain to me which of the parents is more useless. Which of the parents doesn't deserve to be in the children's lives? Which of the parents would you rather have? I'd rather have the parent that says, today is Father's Day. I want to spend it with my daughters. Not the parent that says, today is Mother's Day, I'm going to Hawaii. Or my children are with their father, they are on top of a lake. I would rather be at the sex party. That's a useless individual. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, what kind of madness is this? What is this? No. No hate. No hate. But what is this now? What is this rubbish? Talk about tacky. Talk about looking ras, looking dirty, looking local, looking like one dirty wannabe in one local market in Onisha. You know, there are some wannabes there in Onisha. They've never gone abroad. They've never gone to Lagos. But they will be acting like, all this Ngbe case. They call them Ngbe case. They act like, I have arrived. Local champion. The champion of their village. That's how she looks. A girl that has never gone anywhere before. That's how she looks. A girl that is learning how to dress. A girl that just started opening eyes. I'm like, what is this? What is this rubbish? What is this? And the leg warmers. The combination of those shoes with those hot pants is screaming stripper, ashawo, pole dancer. What is, like, I'm looking at this picture, I'm like, no, please tell me this is a prank. Don't tell me she went outside like this. I'm not complaining about the pants, because if the weather is nice, a young girl can wear this, no problem. But no, look at her from head to toe. Look at the combi. What is this at this age? What are you looking for? What is looking for you? What is this individual? I don't get it. Just look at this. How does she think she looks? Like, no, like I said, look, if I'm just giving somebody woto, I know it's woto. But in this case, I'm honestly looking at this picture thinking, what are you thinking? How do you see yourself before other people will look at you? When you look at yourself, what do you see? How do you look at yourself? How do you judge your look, your outfit, your style? What is this? It's not making sense. It's not adding up. Your legs are very cold. You need leg warmers. But your body is very hot. You need to, what's that nylon? That black nylon on your chest. Your chest is flat. You couldn't even add something to maybe make it look a bit. What is, and the brown belt and the scarf? Why? Why are you doing this to yourself? What are you showing? Who are you showing? In Germany? You don't know how Europeans are. Before you travel anywhere, please understand not just the culture, understand the mindset of the people. Hello? Let me put you on speaker.
I swear, blessing you.
No, this doesn't, guys. And the gloves, are those hand gloves, or she's going for a funeral, or no.
What does leg warmer have to do with this outfit? I want to know.
My
Like,
sister,
literally, I want to know.
like she's a kimono. Is it kimono? Like,
Cora dressed like this,
clueless.
Those kids that are, I would say, like in a shelter, not shelter, like those those kids that they're out of control, so they gotta be with the foster parents in the ghetto. She dresses like them because the kids are out of control. Keeps on 90 and they use in the hood for drugs. Exchange sex for drugs. That's what she reminds me of because I used to live in the north. So I was in PC at one point and I saw this. I saw this. I mean, what is this, man? It's like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on over here.
And the shoes. Why these particular shoes? If she was even maybe wearing sneakers, casual. Or flat, just casual. Just, and then you're looking like a whore.
Whatever that fur is.
You understand? I'm like,
you gotta take that fur out.
Why? Where is she going to looking like this? Like a second-grade prostitute.
I mean, what is this, man?
Do you understand?
The best thing that ever happened to Justin, I swear, now the Allah the best thing that ever happened to Justin is to divorce this woman. Because this is a national disgrace.
International disgrace.
A man will call this a wife. It's a man in his profession. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
A man in his profession. They call this thing. This thing right here.
This particular thing here.
This thing. And this thing is also a mother of two beautiful kids.
Oh my God.
This thing right here.
Hey.
Oh, you just bust my brain with this outfit.
Why the shoes? Why those particular shoes?
No, it's why the fur. It's not the shoes. It's the fur that I'm looking at. The Frenchy man, $10 fur. She got the Forever 21. Because this one, she looked like that's where she shop at.
Yeah.
Rainbow,
Exactly.
Forever 21.
Yes. She looks cheap. Yeah. She looks cheap. She looks like.
Forever 21, girl. Yeah. I was there for one time, girl. We know where we go shopping at. Forever 21.
She looks like $15.
Yeah, Rays. And Rainbow. Those are the places this one actually go shopping at. And she is right there by the 50% off.
Yeah. But
50% off rack.
Where did she think she was going to dressed like this? In Germany? Did she think she was going to to the North Pole?
She did like this.
Eh?
Now for Germany, she did like this.
Na Germany, oh. Na Germany. Village girl, come city. Village girl, come township.
That's why nobody know how for this America. We don't know Cora.
Hey.
When social media, because of social media now we know Cora, but we don't know Cora.
No, Cora is local. It's like when you take a village girl that has never gone anywhere in her life, you take her to the city.
You see, that's why she couldn't even leave with Justin, because she don't understand white people. She don't understand American people. That's why she couldn't even leave with a man.
What is this? I'm looking at the picture.
Flat out gutter. This girl is gutter.
Yeah.
This is what we call gutter.
Gutter girl.
Straight up. Looking ridiculous, coming out of your house looking like this. Girl, good thing you don't live around my neighborhood. I would have thrown eggs at your ass. Hey,
doesn't know.
My sister.
She doesn't know how to dress. That's just it.
I swear, I like this girl. Don't get this interest.
No. God. What is this now?
Go strip club where? Even strip club said go reject this girl. Don't bounce this girl out. And I'm go strip club for Atlanta. If you see the girls there, I'm gonna forget that one.
Yes, nah.
This one not gonna fit in the strip clubs where they're Atlanta. I swear, they're not gonna let her enter though.
She looks like old, like she's wearing things from the thrift store, like from the secondhand shop, like $15. You know, everything put together $15. She looks cheap.
Let me tell you something. It's the summertime, right? In LA, they have a lot of flea markets. It goes on here too in Florida. A lot of flea markets where you can bend down and
My God. Hi, my sister. I am not even seeing the comments at this point. Okay, I'll talk to you later. She has laughed her pants off, but no, let's be honest. Okay, the black nylon on her chest matches the black gloves. The blue pants match the blue scarf. The brown belt match the fur. Is that what is happening here? Is that how she's going to explain what she's wearing? You go to an event. You're not going to a get-together with the girls. You're not hanging out with your friends. You're going to an awards show. All the other people there where she went to, did she see anybody looking like this? You know, the shoes you wear matter a lot. I always say that. The shoes you wear actually complete your outfit, not even what you're wearing. You can dress for the occasion, but if you put on the wrong shoes, it can just spoil everything for you. For me, the shoes made everything worse. But also the fur, the leg warmers. Why? People in Germany will be looking at this one like, where did this one come from? Which bush did this one swim out from? What's happening here? You're going all the way to Germany. This is what you packed in your bags. All the way to Germany from the US. This is what you put inside your bag. That, when I get to Germany, I will show them something. Hey, they will see something they've never seen before. Let me put these hot pants. I will finish them when I go to Germany. Germany, that's where you are looking like this. In Germany. This Germany here in my backyard. You're looking like this. Did they tell you they have shortage of prostitutes in Germany and they need, or scarcity of shows, and they need you to come and help them out? Because I don't know which addition you thought you would give the German people entering their country, dressing like this in Germany. You want to show them something they've never seen before. My God, hot mess. This one doesn't know how to dress. No, this one is clueless. And then I saw this one. I said, have we gone back to 400 viewers watching? She was 15 minutes into her live and only 400 people watching. And I'm like, don't we have over 9 million followers? What happened? I was like, what is going on? Don't we have 9.6 million followers? What's happening? Are they sleeping? Are they crazy? Are they not watching? They are tired of you. They are not interested in your nonsense, in your shenanigans, in your fakery, your fakeness, your wannabe attitude. You are nobody, but you want to pretend you were invited somewhere. People who truly get invited, they select where they go. They don't go everywhere they're invited. People who are honored and recognized, they will say, oh no, I'm sorry, I can't make it to this one. They select, but you are dying to be invited. You are paying to be seen out there. Promoters are not hustling for you, looking for you, dying to have you. You are the one paying to be had. My man, you're finished. Nobody cares about you. Nobody's interested. Just be doing your Facebook lives and be begging for your stars. Because nobody in their right senses will look at you and say, oh, let us invite this person. Never. I'm talking about reputable institutions. If you think about junkies and gypsies and people who want to have sex parties and who are looking for somebody to sleep with, they can invite you, no problem. We're talking about respected organizations. You will never get, no. Before she went to Germany, I watched a small clip from her where she said she wanted to go to Jamaica, and she contacted whether a hotel, I don't remember what I heard, but I think she said she contacted a hotel because the flights something was expensive. It was like whether 4,000, I can't remember. Anyways, I didn't pay attention watching, but what I got out of it was she told them when she contacted them that, oh, can't you give me discount? I have 12 million followers, and they said, no, we are sorry, no. And I was like, God, when will this girl learn? When will she grow up that people don't care about the followers you have? Especially when your content online is rubbish. You have your 12 million followers for yourself. She was hoping they would say, Oh, you have 12 million followers. Okay, we're going to give you 50% off. You can come and advertise for us. But you cannot even advertise for your beads that you are selling. You cannot even advertise for your sister selling rotten pots. Your sister's business is kaput now. Her pot business is kaput. Literally kaput. Rotten pots, fake pots, cancerous pots. That's what we are getting every day. Online, everybody talking about how bad her pots are. You cannot advertise. You want to go and advertise hotels in Jamaica. Are you serious? And what you are using as selling point is, I have 12 million followers. Look, if somebody has 10 followers, and the person calls a hotel in Jamaica and tells them, oh, can you give me discount? I have 10 followers. The answer they will give that person with 10 followers is the same answer they will give Korobidi with 9.6 million followers. I'm just trying to tell you that you are no better than somebody with 10 followers. Korobidi, somebody with 10 followers will not be jealous of you because you will not get more privilege in anything than somebody with 10 followers. You will not be considered above somebody with 10 followers. That's why you have to pay money to be recognized all the way in Germany. That's why you have to pay your flight to Atlanta, your hotel, everything, just to perform on stage. After your performance, what happened? You are back to begging. You are in Germany now. We are waiting for you to enter 9.7 million. We are still at 9.6. 400 people watching. You are making the effort. You are spending the money, but we don't see the growth. We don't see the real growth. When I say growth, don't think about the followers growing. Only children, people who don't understand this business, that will think packing millions and growing in millions is what makes you. That's not what makes you. It's the quality of your presence online and in real life. Somebody with 9.6 million followers, that has quality followers and a quality page, somebody like that, brands are supposed to be hustling that person. They are supposed to be begging that person to accept their proposal. Trust me, that's when you know, oh my God, I have 9.6 and I'm doing well. Events will be inviting you. They want you there because your face is going to do something to them, to their event. They are begging you to please advertise for them. I remember those years, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, when I used to watch Patricia. I used to watch her a lot, Patricia Bright. She's an influencer. Brands will just send her items. And she would be the one to determine which items she wants to do a video about. So it's not like you're going to send her free items and you would expect her to do a video. Brands were begging her to advertise for them. She was rejecting proposals. She would tell them, I'm sorry, this doesn't align with my kind of content, with my audience. It's not going to resonate with them. She was rejecting, turning them down. I'm talking brands that were going to pay. She was not calling them saying, I have 10 million. I don't even think at that time when I was following, I don't even think she had 1 million subscribers. I wasn't following her on Facebook. I was following her on YouTube. I don't think she had 1 million then. Now I know she has really grown. I don't know if you understand. Korobidi, you are not doing well. You are not. You are not. And this is not hate. People that are doing well, you will see it. You will see it. The way people need them, the way they are well sought after, the way people actually just want to work with them. People want to put their brand name beside your name. They want you involved in their business. You don't have that, Cora. You don't. You don't. That's why you have to spend your money to go here, to go there, to go. At the end of the day, you still don't. You said you went to Germany. Those people you saw there, like I said, do you see any similarity between you and them? Is it collaboration? You want to collaborate with them? They said you went there for networking. And then what will happen after networking? You go back to the US and still be begging for stars. When you do things and those things don't add to who you are, they don't add to your resume, then why are you doing it? I was telling you guys in fact, you guys saw it here. When I got a letter, inbox, an email that I was going to be honored. 104 inspiring Africans in the Netherlands. I did not call them to apply. I did not submit an application. I just woke up one day, checked my email. I had an email telling me I was going to be featured in their annual magazine. They were going to do a full page profile on me. 104 inspiring Africans in the Netherlands. Do you know how many Africans we have in the Netherlands? So to be one of 104 that were handpicked, do you know what it means? People are seeing you. If you're worth it, they will approach you. Korobidi, who is approaching you? You are the one approaching everybody, looking for them. You and your sister. Your sister has turned her business into giveaway business. Her pots are for giveaway. Giving influencers pots, dashing them. Nobody is buying. When you are selling good products, whoever buys will tell another person about it. They will come and look for you. They will buy. But in your case, you are dashing them. You are just gifting them. Give away cookware. That's what you have now. You're just giving people. How many have you sold? Who is buying? The same thing with Cora Obidi. People are not asking you, we want to pay for your services. Well, they can pay for sex, but if it has to do with your career, where are the accolades? Ask yourself, where are the adverts? And you say, this is your job, this is your job. Look at your friends. What's that girl's name? I don't remember her name. Her daughter, Cleopatra. She went to Nigeria. I saw a video of her daughter with Davido dancing. Cora Obidi. Remember, your daughter is a model. LA model. They do children's fashion shows every day. We've not seen, you understand? We've not seen anything, no? We've not. If truly you are doing well, your influence is supposed to slide over on your children. They're supposed to be using them in adverts to advertise things for children. Korobidi. But they know that you are doing a shower on the pages of your children that you created for them. You were going live on their pages, whining your waist in the kitchen on pages that belong to children. You don't have a strategy. You just do anything. You just want to make money. You don't plan. You're not organized. You're not professional. How can anybody look at you and take you seriously? How? 9.6 million followers. 400 people watch. Out of these 400 people, how many of them can go to Jamaica that you wanted to use your 9.6 million followers to get a free, I don't know, maybe a free stay in a hotel, so that you can end up advertising to 400 people, and out of 400 nobody will go to Jamaica because of you? You are delusional. You think you are something, but honestly, you are not. You are not. Some people will say, but bless if she's not, why are you talking about her? I'm talking about her so that I can inform her that she's nothing. You understand? There are some people who talk about them because they are something. I've been posting Beyonce and Beyonce's children because they are something. But when I see that somebody is nothing and they think they are something, I come and help them. I inform them that, babe, slow down. You are nothing. You are nothing, girl. My God. Look at her just sitting there in Germany like a small fish, like a lost child. I want to be loved. Love me, love me. Notice me, notice me. This is me. You will never make it. The day you will know that you have made it or you have started to make it is when people on their own notice you and come for you. On their own. They need you and they say, what are you asking for? This is what we can offer. We would need you at our event. That's when you know, okay, I'm being recognized. Or we love your video. We want to nominate you. We want to award you. Without you contacting them. You contacted the carnival people. You did. We saw I analyzed it a long time ago. The first time you went that time. You are just hustling for nothing. At the end of the day, nobody will still know your songs. You think German people now will start playing your songs? You really think so? So what's the need of your going? It's not adding to how many people watch your music videos. So you're just spending money. It's your money, oh. It's not a problem. Or let me say it's the money of the people who give you their stars. It's not my problem. I'm just keeping it real now. That girl, at almost 40, this is the life you're still living. You didn't make it at 27. You didn't make it at 31. You have 2 children now approaching 40. And you are still doing all these things. You are still busking at the local market. Is it not time for you to sit tight and say, okay, what do I want to do with my life? For how long will I be doing this? Jumping from one corner to the other. Just because you have people who give you free money and you don't know what to do with the money. That recognition you are looking for, that big stage you are looking for, you will never get it. Unless you pay for it, yes. You have the money. Unless you pay for it, yes. If that opportunity ever comes that you are able to stand on a big stage and thousands of people or hundreds of people watching you and you're speaking or you're singing, performing, you paid for it. And your fans can do pepper them. They can say, oh, finally she has made it. She paid for it. But when it comes to merit, deserving it, she will never. Because she's not good enough. She's not good enough. Go and look at the people who have really made it. You see that they have talent. That's why they don't rely on their nudity to be noticed. She knows she doesn't have talent. She knows that based on what she sings alone or the videos she does alone, nobody's going to look at her. So she's using the nudity to supplement where she's lacking in talent. Actually, her talent is nudity. Being an artist is a scam. The main talent is nudity. That's her main image. That's her image online. That's her image. That's who she is. Nudity. That's what she's known for. So that extra that she does, I'm an artist, I'm a dancer, that one is just a scam. Okay, we are going to be rounding off. We'll continue tomorrow. I'll not be able to read all of your comments, but This is a failed case of a young Nigerian lady who had it all. She had everything required to make it in the industry. She had everything. She had everything. But thanks to an evil sister who told her, you can make it without him. It's you people know, they don't know him. It's you are the popular one, not him. If you divorce him, nobody will watch him again. Can you guys hear me? Please let me know. Is my star button work? Oh, thank you, Kitty Catty Work. So you guys lost me there because my phone died. I didn't remember to plug it in. So now I'm streaming from my laptop and I hope the sound is good. I hope we are not getting two sounds. Let me turn this one off entirely. Okay, no, we are good. We are good. We are good. Okay, so we are going to just start to close now. I just wanted to play one last video so that this girl you see right here will see how she has failed, how she lost everything. She was on the verge of blowing after Athena. She was on the verge of, because the birth of Athena, in my opinion, was the point of, that was the no-go point. Yeah, go or no go. And the outcome became no go. Because she was either supposed to take the blue pill or the red pill. And thanks to an evil sister, she didn't make the right choice. Let me play a video and then we'll go home. We'll go and sleep. We'll continue tomorrow. Listen to this.
Cora Obidi, what a shame. Look at your sister that came to Facebook under your name, under the false pretense of coming to help you. Look at her today. She's the one Meta is giving back with her name on it. Nancy Ume, the thief. You came to social media, you steal your sister followers. You took your sister's place. Today now you are the one bouncing influencer. Why Cora is still begging on social media?
Wow.
It's my star button working. Is my super chat working? Cora Obidi, that is how you have ended. Upon all the advice I gave you, watch out, use your time well, do better thing with yourself. Look at it. Your sister just came and swept it all on the out of your feet. You are now on the ground. Can imagine Nancy you brought to social media is now the one Meta is greeting, and you are still opening your nyash from one junction to another, hugging old men.
Wow. You are still jumping from one corner to the other, hugging old men, looking for validation. Guys, I'm taking pictures with this one, I'm taking pictures with that one. At this stage in this girl's life, she should not even be sitting here. If she had made a better decision for her life, if she had put herself together to just plan her life well in her marriage. Nobody is perfect. No man is perfect. No woman is perfect. And I don't think there is any such thing as a perfect marriage. I think marriage is what you make of it. You can't just be lucky to have a perfect marriage. You have to make it perfect. So she thought she was married to a monster, but she didn't work towards putting her marriage together. Sitting down to evaluate herself, evaluate her partner, have a conversation. Okay, what can we do to get us to that place? What can I do to make you happy? What can you do to make me happy? But she was not ready for that conversation because she cannot do anything to make you happy. Because in her mind, her doing something to make you happy is you controlling her. And she always says she doesn't want to be controlled. She doesn't want to make sacrifices for anybody. She wants to make herself happy. She is not built to make other people happy or to make a husband happy or to even make a marriage work. She thought she would win it all after divorce. She thought people would still be focused on her. But people were really interested in her because of her interracial marriage. What happened? You know, every other day I just come here and just ask and wonder. And I'm going to ask again. What happened to all the 21,000 people who used to watch her live when she was married to Justin Dean? What happened to them? What happened to them? What was that thing about her? They used to sit down and just watch. She would be live 1 minute, live 3,000 people watching, live just 1 minute. In the first minute, 3,000 watching. 15 minutes, 21,000, 19,000. When she's doing something boring, 11,000. That was, I think, the lowest. 11,000 watching live. I'm not talking once in a year. I'm talking like just regular. What happened to them? What happened to her life? Her evil sister wanted her place. The opportunities that Cora had, that she could have used to elevate herself beyond every other content creator that you know today. She would have been on top and ahead of every of them. I'm telling you the facts of the matter. Many of them are now doing better than her because she has gone down. When Cora Obidi was Cora Obidi, there was no room and no place for many of these other content creators. Many of them tried. Angela was trying like she was doing well. Angela was more or less like the only one that was, doing quite well when Cora was still Cora Obidi. But people saw her like she was the the influencer, the content creator, and every other person was just trying. But now she's down, and every other person is doing better than her. If not for her sister, Korobidi's life should not be where her life is today. Jumping from one corner to the other. No direction. She's not a business person, she's a beggar. Because real business people, every year they sit down and say, what are my goals for this year? What do I want to achieve? What do I want to do? But this one is wherever the wind blows. Okay, let me go to Germany. Okay, let me buy a ticket. Okay, for what? Wherever the wind blows. It's a pity because she can no longer turn back the hands of time. She can't undo what has been done. It's a pity. She's looking back now and thinking, my glory days are over. Her glory days are over. She knows where she used to be. She knows where she is today. It's a pity, but it's over. It's finished. It's finished. Her sister now is even having more views than her with the 9.6 million followers. Still hustling, still begging. It's a pity. Why are companies not approaching her for adverts? Why? Hello? Yeah.
Asking a question. The reason why people don't watch her anymore is because the reason why people start watching her is because of Justin. People saw how laid back and cool, young white American boy, with this young African woman, kind of thing. People like that here in America. You see, like me, for example, when I got married to my white people, it wasn't, we got it hard. Racism. It's not like these days that any black person get married to white. No. I'm 21 years in marriage, together with my husband, and 20 years in marriage. My husband is retired now. They saw Justin the way calm. This is what American people like. But she came to America open-eyed, and she showed her exactly true color. It's not something new that she picked up here in America. No, she had this in her.
Yes.
And she was hiding it from this Justin. But I want to feel like the hiding. So she showed who she was or is. And it's too much for Justin. The way my husband sees Cora, very disgusting.
Oh my God.
He says she's dirty looking.
And your husband is Oyinbo?
Oh, yes. He's a retired FBI. He said that the marriage is not going to last when he started doing these things. And it's true. The marriage didn't last after that now. Because it was too much for Justin to handle. Then she saw the money. Then she got greedy. She don't want to share the money. And I'm sure that it's her sister that put work in her
Yes, now.
to tell her that, hey, don't let this man get into your bank account. Draw back. Because that's how he's supposed to do. Husband make money.
Yes,
it's for the house.
Yes, no.
It's for the house. Husband or wife, you take care of your needs. For me, for example, thank God, though, I don't pay bills in my house because my husband make enough. He don't think he's old school. He don't believe women should be paying bills. That's my husband. For 21 years, I've not paid one couple out in this house for bills. She would have a loving marriage, successful marriage with this Justin. But her life did not let her.
Hmm.
Her dirty life did not let her. Her ghetto-ness did not let her. Then the biggest demon, her sister, came to hurt in her ears. That's where everything just went down the drain. And it was just, again, white people, to be honest with you, Blessed, they are the most easiest people to live with. You respect them, they respect you. You love them, they love you. They love peace. Like me now will tell you, 21 years with my husband, there is nothing that my husband irritates me. No, he gives me peace. Peace. I can't even remember when me and this man disagree. They just want normal, act normal. But Cora is too crazy for Justin. She is. She's a street girl. And Justin is just a good old white boy.
But can we blame her? Because if that's who she is, then is it fair to blame her? Let's even go back to, because you just said she's crazy. She's the crazy type and she's too much for him. So is it her fault?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but can we blame her for who she is? If that's who she is.
Honestly, I've seen people that change. You know, they're going down, bad path. They're taking a bad path and they made it 360. Something happened, they went cancer, something happened, and they change. But in her case, she will not change. She don't want to change. So yes, I blame her. This is what she knows. Come on, Blessing. She grew up in this lifestyle. She didn't have a father that stopped her or mother that stopped and corrected her when she was young. She grew up wild. So you can't make this kind of people a housewife now, especially to Igbo. Especially to Igbo, who last. I swear. Because now peace, or you want to love peace. If you can't give them peace, they will divorce you so fast there, you won't even know what hit you. They don't like arguments, screaming. Unnecessary, no, they don't like it. That's how they are. I grew up with white people. I came to America when I was 9 years old. I grew up with those people. So I know how they are. And I grew up with Black Americans too. And I know how they are. She's just too much for the man. And he did, like I said, the best thing he did was letting her go. And now I just feel real sorry for her kids, her daughters. How's she going to start dressing them when they get to that 12-year-old, 13, 14? That's what I'm worried about now. Good night, please.
Good night, my love. All right. Too late to cry when the head is off. Too late to cry over spilled milk. Oh, wait. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Okay, so yeah, this one is just the kind of person you'd use as a case study, and you'd look at their lives, you'd be like, oh my God, if only we could see into the future. If only she could see that 3 years after divorce, this is where her life would be. Maybe she wouldn't have gone down that route. Maybe she wouldn't have. Maybe she thought she would be free and she would fly and she would trend and she would be all over the place. That's the imagination she had. She thought she was being held down by marriage. She thought she could achieve more being single. Because she looked at all those successful singers who travel around, who go to shows, events. They don't have to take permission or ask their partner. They just go out. They don't have children holding them down. And she's looking at herself like, imagine me without a husband. Nothing would stop me. That's what she thought. And reality has stopped her now. Because people are not interested in her. They're like, what do you have to offer apart from your naked butt? You're naked in yash. What else do you bring to the table? So now she has really realized that she's not as great as she maybe thought she was. I mean, before marriage, she should have remembered that before marriage, she wasn't that great either. It was that wedding, when she did that wedding in Lagos with Justin, that traditional wedding, it was all over the blogs. That was when she even started to pick up, when she started to, like people started to know that, oh my God, this girl married, look at this girl that always goes naked. She's married to a doctor from the US, a white man. And, she started to grow rapidly after that wedding. Biting the fingers that fed you. So she thought with the popularity she had amassed during that marriage, she thought she was the subject, she was the main person. And maybe, yes, she was the subject, she was the one out there, but there was something, there was an activator behind that subject. There was something pushing the interest, that contrast. And once that one was gone, she became a regular mother of two children without a partner. She just became like every other person. Every other person in her situation, just like every other girl from Nigeria, hustling to make it. Nothing special about her anymore. She lost it. She lost it all. She lost everything. She did. Because she didn't blow anymore after the divorce. I'll leave it here for now. Thank you all so much for spending time again with me again. Let me thank my gifters. Cotton, oh my God, Cotton. No, Candle. Where did I say Cotton? I think I need to sleep. Candle, thank you for £5. Thank you so much. Gwen, you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Vicky, thank you. Thank you so much. She can only deceive her Momo fans. Wow. Yes, she really has them locked in a bottle. Trust me. They believe her. Like, they just believe she's something. Doing things, doing or going to places really doesn't say too much about you. If you maybe pay to go there, or you apply to go there, or it just means you are active. If it doesn't make more people know you, for example, if it doesn't make you sell more records, if it doesn't make you more recognized, get you more nominations, more interviews, more, for you to be really out there, then you're not making it. You're not. Still begging. Still begging. Even when she was married, the begging was not like this. At least the ex-husband was paying the bills. So, but now her sister cannot help her pay the bills. Her sister that told her, walk away, leave him alone, you will make it. She thought she would fly. Now she's only shaking, twerking. She cannot fly. She's not flying. No, she's not. She's not. If you like, go to Honolulu. If you like, go to Japan and be taking pictures with all the Japanese people. They would love to take pictures. Those people, they love to take pictures. I showed you guys a picture a video when we went to Albania with my baby then. Everybody took pictures. They will take pictures. Don't let it get into your head that I've made it in life, because people are hustling to take pictures with you. Yeah, they don't see a black prostitute every day walking in the sun dressed like a harlot. They don't see it free of charge every day. So when they see one, it's an opportunity for a photo moment. So don't confuse that with, I'm special, that's why they are taking pictures. No. People want to take a picture so that they can go and laugh at you with their friends that didn't follow them to the park or to the mall, so that when they go home they can show evidence that, look at the evidence, I saw a real life prostitute in broad daylight. So don't think, oh, everybody's taking pictures, or they gave me a mic to talk, so that you can fool you can fool yourself and they can use you for their benefit. Are you using them for your benefit? You're using them to prove something to your gullible fans, and yeah, they will believe you. But deep down within you, you know that you are not making it. People that are really making it, we see it. We will block them. We will block them. They don't have to announce. Yeah, we are the media people. When people are making it. I talked about Olivia the other day. I talked about her the other day, that she's building generational wealth. When you are making it, people will see it. But when you are not making it, we can also see it. No matter how many pictures you take or how many places you fly to, continue flying. You have the money. Of course, you should fly. Of course, you should travel. So if you don't travel, then how will you justify your scamming and begging? How can you be begging, 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 and you're not able to buy flight tickets to travel? Yeah, you should be able, you should have money. After begging for stars for years, you should have money. Why not? Why not? Hmm? If you're a scammer and you don't have money, then you are a waste of a scammer. If you're a proper scammer, you should have money to travel to Germany. If you're a beggar, you beg every day, you should have money to travel to Germany. That doesn't make it doesn't mean you are better than any other person. It just means you're a successful beggar. You've begged successfully and they gave you money. Now you are wasting their money for nonsense. Going to a sex party. Enjoy the sex. So let them do you very well. Those are the memories you will take along with you. You will remember when your yansh is peppering you, you will know how they did you and how many people did it. Those are the memories you take along. Thank you, my people. Oh my God, Vicky, another one. I still can't stop laughing. Sis, thank you so much. Oh Lord, thank you guys. Thank you all. Thank you for being here again. I want to ask you to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss me whenever I come live. And again, we are on Facebook on another page now. We are just moving from one page to the other. I have the privilege to be able to do that I can successfully just build pages. That is really a skill that I should be proud of. That I can just move from one page to the other. I can just move from one channel to the other. I'm on YouTube on two main channels. I have several YouTube channels, but they are still small, small, small. But I have two good channels doing well. And I can just move. I can slide. So that's cool that I can have that freedom to do that. So again, we have moved our live videos to Excel on Facebook. Blessing Angel Excel. That's where you find us live. I want to thank each and every one of you here. I want to thank you for your comments, although unfortunately I've not been able to read all the live comments. I tried. I started to read, but eventually I knew we would sleep here if I continued. Okay, so I'll be back here tomorrow by the grace of God. If you don't see me tomorrow, you see me on Monday. I really enjoyed myself and I hope you did too. Subscribe, like, and share. Vivian, I didn't see you today. Or was Vivian here? Did people see Vivian? All right, guys, I love you. If you see anything, if you hear anything, please feel free to send it and we will do it. Yes, I love you. Have a good evening. Bye. Thank you, everybody, again. Bye. Okay, I need to end the live. Chai, how do I do that? Okay, I'm gonna log in. Sorry, guys, because I was actually streaming from my phone and the phone died, and then I switched over to my laptop. But I would need to go back to my phone. Let me turn off the sound here. I'll need to go back to my phone to properly end the live there. Where is the sound? Okay, let me end it now. Okay, bye.